So here I am at the Vientiane Lao in just a random gasoline station next to the Carrot Cafe, and what I thought was going to be a Honda only meet, so I've done a separate video about the Hondas and a separate video about some of the exotic cars that showed up. But this is a Mazda RX-8. It's the last of the rotary engines, so very iconic. And this is the really clean Supra. Looks pretty stock looking, and pretty tidy and clean, very desirable, as I'm sure the Japanese car fans know. Not sure if it's a turbo or a manual or an auto. Literally just in the parking area, but definitely worth putting on video. This is one of my favourite cars, in fact my second favourite car at this meet. It's a Nissan Silvia S15. Really like these, and it's sitting on the raised wheels, which suit it perfectly. It's probably my second favourite car at the meet, this particular meet. I'd love to be able to cruise home in this, and as you know, as you'll get to know me and my videos, my favourite cars aren't always the most expensive cars, and my favourite car in the car meet overall isn't the Ferrari or the Aston Martin, but it is actually a Datsun, and it's this Datsun. It's a Datsun from the 1970s, but it's got a engine swap to an SR20 DE, normally aspirated engine. It's been done really well. It looks like the works are really professional. Really nice swap. It looks like it looks factory. It just looks factory. It's got the Rocket Bunny type wheel arches, and it's got a Vientiane B wheels, original Vientiane B wheels. Looks really perfect. Just looks like it should have come out of the factory like this. And it's my favourite car at this car meet. If I could take any car home, it wouldn't have been the Aston, it wouldn't have been the Bentley, it would have been this. Really like this car. And I'd really give full marks to the owner of this car and the beautiful work he's done on it. And then you don't have to be rich, you don't have to spend a lot of money on bodywork. This is a Mazda family and a old Toyota pickup, kind of with retro look, and then an old Toyota 4x4 next to it, with a kind of very period looking, very retro looking. They love the sort of retro look in Southeast Asia. And here's a cute little Daihatsu K-truck with some really rare wheels actually. I'm sure the people who love K-trucks would love the wheels of that on their K-truck. And also a K-series mini SUV from Mitsubishi, the Japanese K-class, which have to be a maximum of 660cc. This will be a 660cc turbo, and has to be a small to meet the K-series K dimensions to qualify it for a lower tax in Japan. But they're just so cute, sort of mini versions. This is an interesting car. It's actually a Chinese car. It's a clone of a Citroen C1. And in future videos, I'm going to do some insights into some of the Chinese cars in Lao. And just more of the beautiful cars here. I mean, you can't help to be drawn in by this beautiful Mercedes SL series from the late 70s or early 80s. Kind of a Bobby Ewing's car in Dallas, if you're old enough to remember that. And I'm going to take you in, look at the interior. And one thing that stands out about that Mercedes is it's actually a manual, which is really cool because I really much prefer driving stick. Most Mercedes are automatic. So it's probably my favorite one, a real nice car. And even the bar is a classic old van. I think it's actually a Eastern European manufacturer. I don't even recognize it. Please subscribe to my channel. It really